Hello everyone, I'm Savitri from All Things Beautiful. So in today's video we are going to be looking at creating a beautiful succulent terrarium. It's pretty much a closed terrarium. So I will tell you the basics of creating a closed terrarium. Yeah, so let's just start. I can take you on whatever materials that we need and also how to maintain the terrarium. I will just change the focus to my desk now. So I am going to be creating the terrarium in this beautiful lantern that I have here. It is a very pretty glass lantern, but I really wanted to create a terrarium in this, so I am going to be doing it in this. And I have some plants here. I have some different succulents here and some pebbles. And I have like a small miniature, like a duck kind of a thing here. And I have some sand and I have some coal as well. So let's just start. Okay, there is no way of actually removing the lid here. I'll have to just slide the glass bottom. So initially it was, okay, so this has come off, we'll take this away. So initially it was just glass without the base. So what I did is I just took a plate and stuck it here. So what I'll be doing now is I will create a false bottom. It is very important that you create a false bottom for your closed terrariums or any terrarium for that matter. The reason I will tell you why. Okay, so I've just covered my table with a plastic sheet so that I don't spoil my table. So like I said, we have to create a false bottom for your terrariums. The reason why is also because I'm going to have it as a closed terrarium. The reason is because when we pour water for our plants, if you have a false bottom, the water will seep through your soil and it is going to come and settle at the bottom. So we don't want the soil to be soggy all the time. So when we create this false bottom, what happens is the water will be retained at the bottom, and if it's going to be a closed terrarium, so that will have like a circulation inside, and it will evaporate, precipitate, and again will give the moisture for our terrarium. And that is the reason we are creating a false bottom. Number one, that our soil needs to be well drained, so all the water will drain into the false bottom. And number two, it will actually form an ecosystem inside for the water evaporation, precipitation, and the whole process. So that is the reason. So what I will do is I will put these. You can create a false bottom with bigger stones or pebbles as well. I am using these. So I am just going to So I have put like 3/4 an inch of stones on the bottom. Now the next layer, what I'm going to do is I am going to try and create a partition between the false bottom and my top soil work. So you can take any wire mesh or anything that you have, but if you don't have, take a plastic sheet like this and just cut it slightly bigger than your base circle. So I am just making a I'm just going to cut this plastic sheet slightly bigger than my base. So just cut a circle like this, and what we're going to be doing now is poke holes in this so that the water will drain. Just take a toothpick and just poke holes all over, just so this will help to drain the water from your top surface. Make lots of holes. The water has to drain well through this. So if you have any mesh kind of a material, you can use that as well. But if you don't have, you can always use it. And now you just place this sheet on top of your stone layer like this. The next layer that we'll be using is coal. Okay, this coal I just got it from the iron person near my locality. And the reason we use coal is again for two things. One is coal will retain moisture, so your plants will grow well. The other reason is it also keeps all the virus and bacteria away. So just drop in the coal. A thin layer of coal will do. So now we have a nice false bottom of the coal and this. Don't worry about that. Now I am going to be using the potting mix. I think I will use the soil from the same pot. So I have the potting mix here, and this is mixed with some sand as well, because we are going to plant succulents. So I am going to drop the potting mix in this, and now I will take my plant. I will loosen it and remove some amount of the, actually I am just going to plant one of this, so I will separate it. Okay, so I've got it with the roots. Now I'm just going to place this here. So don't worry if soil has come out or come on the leaves or the plants, we will clear them. Then just take anything like this, a stone or a rock, or just to give the whole thing some dimension, we will place it like that, you can see. And I have this, I got it from my garden, but I think I have to snip it off a little. I'll have to snip these off. So these kind of things naturally, when you take these from the nature, they give it a very nice natural foresty look. So to clean, what I'm going to do is take a soft brush like this and just, so whatever is on top of your the sand also gives us a nice landscape. And now I'll take my moss and place it wherever I think. You don't have to make it as a succulent garden. You can even put plants like normal plants and create a small ecosystem inside. Just to add some more drama, just some pebble. You can put anything like a pine cone or a little toy or like a small house or anything. So now I'll just take my spray just to spray off any dirt from the leaves as well. And now finally I will take a cloth and just wipe this thing clean. Bring this back. So here's our completed terrarium. Can you see? Okay, I'll hold it up. Isn't that beautiful? It's quite heavy, I'm not able to turn it. So yeah, the final thing what we'll do is, so this was my lantern. I'm going to put that glass jar into this, but before that I have these lights with me. So I'm just going to stick this light on the lid. I'll leave the switch part out. I'm just trying this. I'm not very sure how well this will work. One good thing about this is, see, this lantern has these holes here, so there will be air circulation for my plants. So okay. So that's it. I hope you can see those lights, and we have the terrarium here. That's absolutely pretty. I just love the way it looks. Yes, that's perfect. So that is our beautiful closed terrarium. Hope you guys liked it. Do try it in any glass jar or any bottle or anything that you have. It is so much fun to try this. Actually forms an ecosystem by itself inside the jar. So do try it and let me know how you liked this whole project. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Just to reiterate, I do videos on arts and crafts, DIY, decor, home decor and lifestyle. Thank you so much.